What's up, world? So, like, here's the story today. It's gonna be very simple, and like before that, I'm just gonna give you an update. Is the fact that like I'm fully better and like I'm moving better. So I'm like excited to like lift like myself now because like I had a session today. I totally smashed it, and so I'm like gonna be lifting like heavy shit yet again. So I'll be like lifting 40 kilo dumbbells, and I'm just gonna be deadlifting, and I'm gonna be doing all of that in the future. So I'm fully back, excited because so here's something I actually got out of it, and like something I learned I recently, like talking to a friend of mine. So in life, like when you want to achieve something like a big goal, like a dream, or like whatever the hell, like you got to like deal with a lot of uncomfortable circumstances, right? So when you are having those uncomfortable circumstances, that's just the process. Like those are just things you got to deal with when you are like when you are like going through a process of achieving your dream. So when you learn how to be comfortable in those uncomfortable circumstances, let's say for example you're following a diet plan. When you're following a diet plan, you got to eat the food you don't like to eat, and you got to do the exercises you don't like to do, so for some people. And but you're pushing yourself because you want to like get better, you want to get healthier. So at the end of the day, once you keep on doing that, you'll be comfortable with that situation, right? So later on, you'll be creative with the food you eat. You'll be creative with, you'll love exercises. You'll start loving the process. So the whole purpose of like going through a journey of like fitness is to become to love the process. Like even when it comes to competing, it's not about winning or losing, it's about enjoying the process and like stick to it. So if you enjoy the process, you'll love it at the end of the day. So that happens once you actually become like comfortable in those uncomfortable circumstances you got to deal with. It doesn't have to be applied for just exercise. That's something I have, but like it can be something else. Maybe your family member is sick, and but you got no choice but to deal with it. So when you are like totally uncomfortable in those circumstances, you can actually learn how to be comfortable with it. So when you do that, it'll be easier for you. So it will also apply for so many other things. Maybe you got to deal with bosses you don't like to do. You got to do the jobs you don't like to do because you're uncomfortable right now, but you got to learn how to be comfortable because that's going to pay your bills. So just like that, so learn today's story, learn how to be comfortable in those uncomfortable circumstances. When you do that, you'll win one day. So this is actually something I actually learned from a friend of mine, because talking to people who, when you have a circle in your life which is like so positive around you, you'll get creativity out of you. So thoughts come into your head. So this is something which this is an example of that. So I'll be doing stories like that in the future. So yeah, that's about it for today. See ya.